Hi everybody, how are you doing? Let me fix you. So, anyway, let me just try. Anyway, honey, come here. Y'all gotta see this. Come a little closer. Really close. Really close. Look what he did. Wait, look at the other side. Look what he did. Oh.
Yes.
Anyway, Clay had some he had some long eyebrows, and he decided
Old people eyebrows.
yeah, they're not old people eyebrows, but anyway, they were long, and he decided to use his razor to fix them. It didn't work out well, guys. It didn't. So anyway, let me try to fix this guy. Hold on one second, kids. Okay, I think that's better. Oh, I had to prop these guys up better. So anyway, these guys are literally stacked up on a book, 2 glossy boxes, and 3 eyeshadow palettes. So let's talk about Manny MUA. And if this phone falls, I'm going to be pissed, and it'll probably happen just because I said it. So anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about Manny MUA. And okay, kudos, great that he lifted the strike off of T-Spill's video, and she got her video back. But in his tweet, he said, you know, or his explanation, he was frustrated. He did it out of frustration. I'm sorry. I still think it's a crock of shit, guys. I do. With all the conspiracies and everything that are going on, I really think Beauty Truth Sleuth's conspiracy was like the best, you know, that it was because of Morphe, because it is just so weird and ironic that after the weekend launch went, all of a sudden then it's taken off. You know, it's just like, are you serious right now? Are you kidding me? I really think that it was done because Morphe wanted him to do it, to be perfectly honest. I think it was, I don't think Morphe like paid him to do it, but I think Morphe maybe gave him some shit about it. Possibly. I don't know. But I really think that was something that Morphe wanted to happen. So there's that. And the way that I feel about it. And I don't, you know, people get frustrated, but okay, so he did it out of frustration and anger, and he did not see, or, you know, whatever. But I'm sure he's seen the multiple tweets that he got at him. All them comments that he had in his comment section, I know he's seen them. And then, you know, it took him a couple of days to remove it. It's just shady as shit. I'm sorry, snaky as shit, roachy as shit, whatever you want to call it. But I think it's completely shady, and I think it was calculated, to be perfectly honest. I don't believe he did that just out of frustration. I really think there was a method or a reason behind it that we will not know. Unless he gets pissed off at Morphe one day and tells us, because I think that's what'll happen. It'll be like one of them T-Spill days. It'll be like Jeffrey, waiting for Jeffrey to give us the tea on Manny and Laura. You know, we'll all be just waiting. Anyway, so speaking of the foundation, OMG, I decided I am not getting the foundation. And even though I put a poll up and it, yes, won by a little bit of a percentage, but after watching Luscious's video, oh hell no. But first thing I want to say, I want to give a shout out to somebody in the comments, and I'm sorry, I should always look at the names, told me, you know, to watch Jen Love's reviews breakdown of the Morphe foundation before I let my friend with acne prone skin try it, which thank you for that. I did go check it out, and I totally would not want her to try it, because I would feel horrible if she had, you know, a breakout, and it was because I asked her to do that. So thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. And I usually watch all of Jen Love's reviews videos because I just love her to pieces. But I want to talk a little bit about Luscious's. Oh, guys, I was laughing so hard, I thought I was going to piss my pants. But that was real as shit. I mean, it was completely real, completely honest, and unfiltered. Obviously, you know, a few things I didn't want to know. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, it was a completely unfiltered, 100% honest review. You couldn't, you know, but some of the cracks that were thrown in there, I was dying, you know, industrial paint, and that, you know, it could be used for like corpses, you know, like for the dead, or like that foundation would last you if you died and you would decompose before the foundation. I mean, that shit was funny as hell. But, and just seeing, you know, him applying it and how thick and heavy, why did they come out with a formula like that? I mean, that's my question. What in the world? Why? I mean, shit. What is that foundation? Is it Derma something? I don't want to say Derma Blend, but it's that one foundation that people use specifically to cover up like heavy tattoos. They like use it maybe for stage. Like Alexis Stone uses it all the time. Y'all can leave me in the comments what it is. But it's kind of like that foundation. I don't understand why they would come out with a formula that's like, oh my goodness, here's some paint for your face. But anyway, if I put that on, I would look like shit. I mean, I would have to take it off. I couldn't even wear it for more than 5 minutes. I don't want something that thick, that heavy, that cakey, that clogging on my face. I mean, but in my opinion, that was the most honest review. You guys don't need me to do it at all. You just don't. I mean, if y'all wondering about it, just, that's perfect. That, it was so funny. God bless Luscious. But that was super funny. I absolutely enjoyed that. And I want to talk just a little bit about, I did see in the Viewer's Voice video about Thomas Halbert. And the wheelchair drama. If you guys didn't see that, please go head over and watch the Viewer's Voice, and he talks about it, and then come back. I'll wait. Are you back yet? I'm kidding, but no, seriously. Being a mom to disabled kids, to be honest, I am going to defend Thomas just a little bit. And here's my thing. So many people say they're disabled and they're not. So many people use like a small disability to, it's just, I mean, I'm not stating that this girl is not disabled. I'm not stating that, you know, I get it. But I can understand why Thomas Halbert backed out a little bit. You know, if he's getting asked and says, yes, I will, you know, get you a wheelchair, whatever, I will do that. And then, I'm sorry, these glasses there, glare. And then he gets DMs from her family that says, you know, no, she's not disabled or whatever. I mean, I get it. Family dynamics can be just a hot mess. I mean, some family dynamics are a mess. They are. And it's okay. But I kind of agree with it. You know, one of the things that really pisses me off, and maybe people get a little bit mad about me, but I am going to throw this statement in there. I get frustrated. There are people that, you know, they're on disability or they're on Social Security disability because of their back issues. But then you see them moving furniture and all this other shit, or they're sitting at home causing all this drama and shit with people, and then they're threatening to whip their ass. You know, I'm like, wait a minute. If your back is that bad, how are you going to go out and whoop somebody's ass? I'm just asking the question. I mean, if your back is so bad that you need to get disability for it, how the hell are you going to go out and whoop somebody's ass? I mean, you can, I'm just stating the fact. I mean, I don't know why I decided to put that in there. Put this in there. I'm sorry, but that's one of my biggest peeves about, you know, but again, being a mom to disabled children, I can tell you, I have seen a lot of people faking disabilities, a lot of people making a small disability and preying on people's heartstrings about it. It totally does happen. And to be honest, I see Jeffree Star, perfect example. When he tweets, I look at some of the people's, you know, tweets back to him or whatever, or like their response in his Twitter, you know, the comments. So many people ask him for money. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're like, oh, I got to go fund me and I got to this and I got to that. And I'm like, I can see why people that, you know, are a little bit of a celebrity status end up facing that all the time. They really do have people trying to throw things out there at them, say, oh, you know, help me or give me money for this, or I'm, you know, this and that, or my child is this and that. And I get it. I mean, but it happens so much, guys. And moms do too. They, you know, pry on their disabled children and they use them as, you know, crutches, or they'll try to get money off of people for them, and it's not really for the child. So again, I don't know why I decided to put this in this video, but again, I just wanted to throw out, being a mom to disabled children, I get it. And Holly has a wheelchair because she can't walk that far of a distance. And if you are a person in need of a wheelchair, I don't know. I mean, I'm New York State, you know, and we have the most wonderful things for the disabled, but I'm pretty sure, you know, insurance, if you're disabled, covers your wheelchairs and things like that. I've never seen anybody get denied for a wheelchair, you know. So again, unless they had this, and people steal them custom wheelchairs and shit too. It's just disgusting. But anyway, insurance usually always does pay for it, things like that. So I'm sorry, this is a long video, but I did want to give my 2 cents about the Thomas Halbert issue. And yeah, it's a little bit of a rambling and this and that, but you guys know me by now. And I love you all, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And let me know about your thoughts about the Manny situation. And if you have any opinions on the Thomas Halbert situation and, you know, with the disabilities, let me know. Kisses as always.